Hey, Scott Fresener here with t-biztv with my many years I've known you, Cyril Ashkenazi, right? From Kornit. And I've probably known you, what do you think, 5 years?
Yeah, I think even more. I'm in Kornit for almost 8.
So I know I must have met you 2004, possibly. Oh, wow. My goodness gracious, time flies.
Yeah,
I think Kornit, when you guys first came out, I thought, who's going to pay that much money for a machine? Because I was selling a cheaper machine.
Right.
And I think you guys are the lead dog. Do you think you're the lead dog?
Absolutely, yeah. I think that.
I love that confidence, absolutely. Yeah, that's good.
I think that in the last 7 years we did a great job. We had a very good marketing team, very good sales channels, all the distributors, and we did really a great job. We have almost 800 machines installed all over the world.
How many? How many?
800.
Have you really? Okay. Now, what is your job with the company? You're an owner?
No, I'm not an owner. I'm the vice president for sales and marketing.
And so you're the one that kind of makes sure everything's running well on the marketing, the collateral material looks good.
Right.
Now, what'd you bring out new at this show? We're in Fespa, Barcelona, and I don't know if anything is new here. You've been on the road doing shows, so was there anything new here?
Yeah, what's new here is the avalanche with the discharge. We added 2 more printheads for the discharge printing. Okay. We developed the new discharge chemistry to go through the printhead. We're using the same printhead as we used to use before. And we print here with discharge prints. The machine is able to do discharge prints together with white prints.
So you can mix it, because you showed me earlier, you can, through your RIP, you can say print 100% discharge possibly, or 80% with maybe 15% white, so you're going to get some white to it.
Exactly, exactly. And of course, we developed the discharge in order to have the answer for the demand of the fashion companies, that they need a better hand feel.
Yeah, a better hand of the print, yeah.
While the white is not so...
Now, you said that they have to mix the ink, though, unlike your normal ink that they would just put more ink in and just keep doing that. They have to mix the ink, and it's good for, would you say, a week?
Yeah, it's good for a week. It's almost similar to the screen printing, that you have to mix the inks before using, and it's good for a week, 5 days to a week.
I don't notice a smell, though. Usually discharge on screening has a lot, we call it a rotten egg smell, but I mean, it's a big convention center. I haven't noticed that there's any odor.
There is a smell, not so bad, but we've done all the tests in the standards in the industry, and after the curing, the discharge is Ecotex and approval for everything without formaldehyde and standing all the standards.
Now, you print a highlight at the same time, so you do the discharge, maybe a little bit of underbase white. Would you then do a highlight on top?
Right. We do the highlight together with the color, so we do the highlight on top.
To get a brighter print.
Right, right.
And of course, with discharge, you wouldn't see the final print looking correct until you went to the dryer. You wouldn't see it correctly, which is, I think, puts some people off. They aren't quite sure how to deal with that.
Yeah, and you see it only when it comes out of the dryer. So.
And you go, wow, look at that. Now, what's your best-selling machine? Is it the Breeze your best? I mean, I don't know what's your #1 machine.
No, the best-selling machine is the Storm.
And we're at the Avalanche now here. Okay,
the Avalanche is this one. Okay, but the Avalanche is new. It's only 1.5 years in the market. So, right. But the best-seller is the Storm. It used to be the 931. Okay. Now we have modified the Storm, and we have its advanced Storm with new drivers for the motors, new software.
You're going to do a new print head, a different Spectra head?
We are moving forward to the next generation with Spectra, yes.
Is it a faster head? I mean, more nozzles?
More nozzles, yeah, right. It's more nozzles head. We also launched the Allegro machine, which is for the roll-to-roll textile.
Yeah, I saw that.
And over there, we are going to use the Spectra Polaris printed. And we're going to do it lately for all the others unit, but it's not now. It will be later.
You don't have that here, though, do you? I mean, not this. No.
We don't have, yeah, no. It's not.
So how's the Breeze going? I mean, the Breeze to me, is that nice for the entry guy?
The Breeze is going very well. It's an entry-level machine, a little bit expensive than what we see here in the market. But
well, that's what in U.S. dollars, 60,000?
Yeah,
62,000. Okay. Compared to like the Avalanche, which will do dual shirts. I mean, what does the Avalanche?
This is 270.
How much?
270.
270. Okay, and it will simultaneously print, though, right?
Simultaneously print the white and the colors, okay. And
pre-treats on the machine.
On the machine, yeah. That's the big advantage, and that's the main reason why the Breeze is more expensive than the other machines. First of all, we use the same printers that we use for all the other machines, right? Which is Spectra industrial printed. but we insist on that using our chemistry and our specialty in our chemistry, which is the pre-treatment inside the machine and printing the wet on wet. And we have the same for the breeze, and that's the reason why the breeze is a little bit expensive.
But the quality then would be the same on any of your machines. It would be the same kind of print.
Right. It's the same inks, the same printed.
Yeah. But you couldn't do discharge on the breeze though, probably, because you haven't got the print heads.
Right, exactly. We have 2 spots available for a discharge on the breeze. It's something that it's doable, but it's not in the pipeline at the moment.
Right. And there are other things in the pipeline. We talked a minute ago, as you smile.
There are.
We were joking. You have to come out with new things for trade shows. That's always the disease of being in this business. You need
and
something.
You know us for 7 years already, and you know that
you have to bring out something new, and it just kills you, because then there goes money and stuff. What's delivery time on a machine like this?
We are now on a stage that we are manufacturing machine for stock.
Oh, you are really? Yeah.
So delivery time is about 3 to 4 weeks maximum.
And they ship from the dealer, or they would ship from Israel?
Shipped mostly from Israel, but we have our offices all over the world. We have our office in the US, we have our office in Europe, and one office in Hong Kong for Asia. And sometimes we hold stock in the offices just to make as a logistic warehouse.
Yeah. Have him bring one of those prints over here so we can see it. Just have him grab one. I just want to see it. We're going to take a look at one of these discharge prints. You know, discharge ink, it happens in the dryer, the discharging process. So the problem is going to be the print will look really weak. Do we have this print? Do we have it dried now? We can look at one that's dried.
Yeah, sure. I'll bring one dried. This is one with discharge, which is not dried.
Okay.
And I'll bring one. I'll try to find the same image.
If you can find the same image, that would be great. I'm going to move the camera because we're kind of working this little rant. He was saying that on the machine, if you can see, we've got discharge in a couple of the heads and white ink in a couple of the heads. And you can then tell it how much discharge to print, how much white to print. So now we're going to take a look at a discharge print that's gone to the dryer.
Yeah. That one is the same image, but right after the dryer.
And soft, too. Very soft. Very, very nice. Now, the lighting in here is pretty poor, so very nice. Very nice. I love it. I'm very impressed. And I want to thank you. You know, I've always talked to you guys and said I want to come interview you, but I come by your booth and you guys are slammed, busy. I'm talking with my friends from Kornit. This is Scott from Barcelona. We're going to go out partying tonight, right? La Ramblas. Oh, man, I thought you were going to buy me a beer for this. Thanks a lot, guys. Scott from Barcelona signing off. Adios.